Hi, welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to say that I am not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. And I want to talk about the reason why I have ETFs in my Roth IRA along with an index fund. Okay, and why I have the ETFs instead of just holding just an index fund in there, or a few index funds. And the main reason I have ETFs, and the reason I'm going to build my ETFs up, I want to have probably 2/3 at least of my Roth IRA. I want to have somewhere in the next year or two, all of my cash invested in both of my Roths. But I want to put most of it into ETFs. Preferably, I like SCHD and I like SPLG. Those are the ticker symbols on both of the ETFs that I really like. SPLG I like. It's a mini version of SPY, and it tracks the S&P 500. It indexes that, just like SPY does. Although with SPLG, it costs 3 basis points instead of 9 basis points. It's either 8 or 9 basis points that they charge for the SPY ETF. Okay, so the reason I like to have the ETFs and a certain amount of them in my Roth is because of the fact they pay a quarterly dividend. Okay, with SCHD paying a dividend of about 2.67%, and SPLG's paying around 1.5% dividend. And it pays that percentage out in 4 quarterly payments. I'll get that cash deposited into my account in retirement, so I can supplement my Social Security payments by having that extra cash. Whereas an index fund, like my FZROX that I have, pays a dividend one time per year. So if you need money during that other cash, you got to sell your shares. And I don't want to have to sell my shares of my ETFs. I won't have to sell the shares. If I have enough of them, I'll just kind of use the dividends off of those to supplement. All right, so I want to talk about a few more reasons why I like to have the ETFs in there, also in my Roth IRAs. And that's for the fact that if I need some money, some cash that day, I can sell them during the day while the stock market's open. They trade just like a regular stock, so you can get rid of your ETF during the day, during trading hours, and get whatever price it's trading for that day if you want to do a limit order or whatever for a certain amount of money. Unlike an index fund where you have to wait till the market closes to see how much you're going to get for a share of your index fund, the ETF trades during the day, which is good. Also, if you were looking to, let's say you needed $5,000, let's just say, to purchase something, and you had some time before you had to make that purchase, maybe 4 or 5 months. Well, you could set a limit order on so many shares, hoping that it would hit that price, and then it would automatically sell during the day. You could do a limit order on your shares of your ETFs. So that's another reason too, is just the ability. It's easier to sell those and get kind of the price that you would want before you sell, unlike the index fund where you're just at the mercy of whatever the price is that day at the closing of the market. So that's just one of the other, but the biggest one for me isn't so much even that. It goes right back to the dividend, the quarterly dividends. That's going to be big in retirement, because the last thing you want to have to do is sell your shares. You just don't want to have to do that. Not for me anyways. I want to have lots of shares of ETFs, and I want to have that quarterly dividend coming in cash, so I have that extra income to supplement my I just have the Social Security, so I want to have that extra bit of money coming in. And I think the ETFs are going to do me well in that area, unlike the index fund. But, if you're a young person and you're young and you got a lot of time, then by all means, just buy your index fund and just stack money in your index funds. If you're a little bit older, you may want to look into the ETFs, I believe, just because of the fact you get that quarterly dividend and you don't have to sell your shares. And if you do want to sell your shares, like I said, you can get that market price. So I hope this video helps anybody out on, some of the reasons why an ETF can be beneficial to your Roth IRA. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And until the next one, this is Stock Troll. Y'all have a great day.